So let's start with Rufus. I guess it's the best choice. Well, I don't remember my person here. Guess 49 is too long this time. That's perfect. One try I would here. Don't really need. Birdie in one. That's a good start. Well, it's only one hole, but still better to begin with a birdie. I'm hesitating between 5 wood and an iron. I'd play with a 5 wood. Just want to get a nice spot in the bunker. Great. Back right is just great here. Well, do I have accuracy drinks? Yeah, I have. That would be useful because I have a little less impact with this tune, I guess. Somewhat difficult to aim. Fortunately, the height was perfect because I was a little left, more left than my target.
Nice approach. Eagle chance.
Well, I got a lucky start, and now things become just a tiny bit harder. Just hope it doesn't spin too far on the left. Yeah, that's fine.
Nice approach. Eagle chance.
Well, no worries if you don't hear me too much. That just means I'm focused. I'll I'll try not to talk too much this time,
On green. For birdie.
because I know I like to talk and sometimes that might take me out of my game. Well, perfect start from now. Every good stretch has an end. I guess we'll be in this hole. I hope not. Yeah, spins back. I have a putt at least,
On green. Eagle chance.
but it's not an easy one. And I can't attack it. I have to be careful on this one because of the little downhill behind. So it's slightly left to right. It feels like it's straight, also just half a click. Let me try. It was straight.
Birdie chance.
I knew the little hop would deflect me to the right a lot. Like any little hop that you pass very slowly. Well, if I attacked it more, maybe I was right. Well, next hole.
Perfect shot. Nice approach. Eagle chance.
Well, that did not spin back too much. That means I don't need two PC balls yet. With this tune. Maybe later when he's 180. Well, this is like an unplayable hole. Well, it's playable, of course, but that whole location is so tough. Don't really want to ruin everything here. Hope it catches a green edge. Catch a green edge. Oh yeah, that's sweet. Stay there.
Nice approach.
Yo Tylo! Stream so late, lol. Yeah, well, so late or so early, it's up to you. I'm usually playing better with the, you see, the night vibes. I like night, as you can see. This should be fine. 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go. Ah! Don't really like that 101.
Nice shot.
Yeah, that 101 was okay actually. My aim was maybe a little more than 4. And that because it was not really southwest winds, slightly more lateral than I was expecting. Good evening, Sholto. Well, that was very hard to make the putt.
On green.
I shouldn't have attacked that
Eagle
one.
chance.
I knew I couldn't aim very far left because of that slope not turning at the point if I aim too far left. But yeah, I was not on the worst angle for it. Well, it looks like it's straight, but I have to check. Let's say it's straight. French server are doing really good again this week. Yeah. And me not doing really good lately. So I see this week like a kind of a revenge. Not a revenge, but well, wasn't good on the last weeks. So I'm trying to come back in contention more consistently. How did I level my little char so fast? Took nearly 1 month from level 147 to 148. Well, because I really optimized my XP a lot. Well, see, I played with very good stuff and some legendary clubs. You could also see 5-star maps. Well, I only used one today, but I really optimized my XP.
Perfect shot.
And the most still has to come, because on Monday I'll play like supercharged. So
For birdie.
I guess I'm going to take 3 or 4 levels on Monday. And of course, on French server, XP is shorter. So even with the what I told you, I wouldn't have gone so fast on any other server. Whoops. Hope it's not too bad. Don't spin back! Yeah, I should have hit 104.
On green.
Was I made for 104?
Eagle check.
When I realized I was short. Oof, that was a close call. A key putt on the round. And well, playing minus 16 or minus 18 rounds on the matchmaking also helps. Eagles are very important, and Albas even more. So you have to take profit. From those shots. Obviously I did. Well, there are many reasons for someone to play XP quicker than someone else. And overall, the stuff's more important. And also the server you're playing on. All the servers have slower XP than most recent servers. For example, wait, I have to hit that shot first. Really important one. So, for example, XP and US and German server are the same.
Birdie check.
French and Spanish server used to have the same XP. Well, Spanish server has now been merged to US. And the slowest, well, the server that has the most XP to play per level in average is a Korean server. Wow, dangerous shot here. I try. I just don't care. I'll try. I can't ensure a shot. I think you already know. So I'll try. Normally I should have ensured like center of the green. Then pray for not playing OB. Oh, it's good. It's perfect. Well, looks like it's an epic Rufus round. I'm okay with it. Why I received a message? Yeah, I know, I don't care. I received some water drops, I guess. Yeah, fuck off water drops. Well, I wanted to sell them too much. I know they're really useful. Well, perfect weather on this hole. Not the easiest hole location usually, but it becomes easy anytime you have tailwind. So just like I have right now, won't take the risk of restarting the judge. I think it's fine. Maybe it's even long. Stop! Perfect. The shot was worth it, yeah. I knew that with that southeast wind, if you have enough stats, well, obviously not if you had to play full spin with your 6-iron, but if you have enough stats, it's not that hard to keep the ball, the green, playing from the inside. Well, what I call inside is playing your spin from the least open side of the green. You know, there on the oh, got lucky with the bounce. It's exactly what I wanted to do. On Rufus 15, the open side obviously is the right side because you have no rock to pass around, and most of the pins are located next to the water on the left. So the open side is the right side, and with that wind I had to play on the inside. Wow. Well, I'm going to try the green in one with a 5-iron. Hopefully can stick the ball to that green. It's going to be really tough. Oh, it's on. I think it's on. Maybe a chance to get a world record. If it sticks to the green, no, it doesn't. If I make this chip in, I have the world record. I can equal the world record at least. Well, I won't try. I know I should try. It's not that hard. What the hell? What should I do? Really? Dudes, I don't know. Go for it. Go for it. When you don't know, it's just fuck off and go for it. No! Oof! I hit it! I missed the 0 slightly to the right. I didn't want to hit 11 at first glance, but yeah. Ooh, I got scared. Maybe 4-iron would have been better. Yeah, you're right. But yeah, you're right anyway. I was just thinking about maybe I want to catch a bit more wind with a 5-iron, but yeah, I should have hit a 4. On that kind of situation, the 5-iron with a blitz set is almost useless. So I missed the putt on 6. It was really hard to make it. Missed on 9. I could really have hit the minus 34. It's disappointing, but yeah, I'm happy with the minus 33, considering the world ranking 2, of course. But I'm disappointed because I didn't fail the hardest holes. Well, 18 was the hardest. I didn't fail the hardest hole actually. I got a miracle bounce on hole 8. Little lucky with the button hole 12. What else? Well, really good shot on 4. The weather wasn't so friendly well, hole 5 was harsh. Very happy to putt from the bunker on hole 1. 8 was horrible, as I said. Yeah, I'm happy. Minus 33 is just perfectly fine. Oh. I hope the stream hasn't crashed. It hasn't. Yeah, sometimes you have some freezes when the square screen loads. It can happen. I hope it's not. Well, I hope it doesn't last for too long. But I'm really satisfied by the way I played. Well, I'm getting used with I'm getting used with those stats again. So at least first try month 33. I know I won't try Rufus again. That's a good thing. Good thing to know. I don't have to try Rufus again, or I have to beat the world record to do better. Yeah, weather on 18 was fine, but I would have preferred like, of course, no winds, but yes, very slight tailwind. But if I had to choose a side, I would have chosen the southeast side for a 5-meter wind. But of course, southwest was really good. I'm playing those stats on the small tool, around 500 skill. So basically, Federinho stats, I guess. What? I used to play very well back then when I had those stats, but well, I didn't play for very long with 500 skill. I got really quickly to 600, and I really loved playing around 600 skill. So I'm looking forward to getting back to those stats. Well, 500 is perfectly fine if you have good weather on Rufus, and also on courses like CAD, PGI. I hit minus 33 on PGI as well. Here, I really screwed up with the putting. Missed one easy putt on 14. So yeah, I'm getting used to those stats. So what goes next? Now that I have a minus 33 on Rufus, I don't really want to play CAD immediately after. Exact Federinho stats. Maybe there's a secret. Nah, I guess it's not the secret. You can play freaking great rounds with any stats. I did with different stats ranging from 450 to 700 skill. I guess Nar is playing with huge stats and used to play crazy rounds back then as well. At least we can say that there are some WRT layouts where you're not really much advantaged with 700 skill than with 500, and some where it's still better to have a little more stats, like HF able, and maybe PGI or Rufus is kind of a good layout for huge stats. Yeah, thanks. Get rid of the water tickets first. You're right. Oh, I have a quest here. I guess it's for my... Yeah, I guess it's for my... Chronos 6. Still have to play the Chronos. And now, what next? Well, I'm gaining one skill point. And if it was Rufus gets his, I guess it's CAD. That's able. There's no able this week. Anyway. So yeah, 120 submitted already. That means I'll be able to buy the 40 tickets bundle. Have that quest done as well. I don't have much quests to play. I take the red ones. Oh, I have the red ones, the red one for CTR to do. And yeah, I have to start these quests. Well, I don't care about scenario with this tune, obviously, but have to play it one day. Let's keep going with City Royal. Abel and later Bianca. Why Bianca? Oh, for Chronos, yes, Chronos 10. Shouldn't be that hard. Especially now that I'm 163, not 140. You're supposed to play that quest around 140. And yes, can be hard. With level 140's stats. I never said Bianca was easy. But, well, it becomes especially hard when you risk more for eagles and tough birdies. I usually say on Bianca it's easy to hit pars and hard to make birdies. And on Saint Bay it's easy to make birdie and sometimes very easy to make double bogey. Good start once again. I need 102, I think. Because of the slight headwinds and 21 degrees. Oh! You have 3 of the 40s till now, but not really need them. You just store them. Yeah, same. I don't open the boxes. I just store them. Well, I'll have to open maybe 2 of them on Monday, so that I have N7s. can't say weather is bad on this first try. Have pretty good weather. Well, very easy on hole 1. I missed long. Easy on hole 2. Not the easiest in hole 3 because of the pin location. But with these stats, it's slightly easier. Well, hole 1 and 2 are sometimes harder. Another hole with an easier shot when you have a little less stats. Then it becomes really hard. Holes 8 and 9 especially. I'll need some luck, I know. I need 101. Even with the 30 degrees. Stop! I didn't really know my 5-wood person here. Well, I've never known it. So it was dangerous to play with a 5-wood. I chose the iron. Unfortunately, I spun back from that point where there's slightly less spin. Three. It's 4 something. I'll try 530. Didn't feel it with a 4. I don't know why. Oh, marvelous. Good pin. Well, I don't know CTR pins by heart, so I'm delighted to see that pin. Maybe I should play by the right side. So you see, inside, open side. That's how I name it. Hey, pay attention to the 21 degrees. If I want to miss somewhere, I need to be long. I don't want to miss, well, bounce on the green edge short and tough shot from the bunker, uphill lie. Ouch. Well, I'm quite happy to be on this tune. It's almost 4. Have to hit almost 4, right? But I'm just scared of hitting the branches. I'm not confident in this one. Don't hit. That's fine. Oh, unlucky bounce. Stop! Well, unlucky and lucky, because I bounced on the downhill, but I didn't make my second bounce in the downhill here. Second bounce was on an uphill spot with the headwind and the 4 BC balls. It helped me to stop the ball. Well, I couldn't make this shot with a 700 skill, for example. No chance. But if it was raining, it was exactly the opposite. I needed a wood here to play well. I'll play pitching wedge. Looks better. Pitching wedge with very few wrist slide topspin always goes over.
Nice approach. Birdie chance.
This spin location is harder than it looks due to the green slopes. Well, Albatross is out of my mind, obviously. Difficult. Odin drink, of course. I just want a good spot somewhere in the rough or in the bunker. Bunker uphill is good. Slide uphill like this. Perfect. I could have hit on the fairway, of course, with a 104%. Would have been easier. But it's also fine from here. But I don't know what to hit. AW 30. More 35. Ew. It's really sticky. I hesitated between AW and PW, but maybe I should have hit this with a pitching wedge. Don't like this spot. Well, eagle here. Eagle 3 here is good. Never be disappointed with an eagle on 8. It's always good. So bad things can happen on that hole. Well, I wasn't lucky with the weather on an 8. Bit more lucky than 9. Oh, it's long. Stop. Oh, so bad. I think it was too lazy. I definitely should have picked the 4 iron and play by the left side. That's a bad miss. Minus 16 from 9, still okay. Oh, I can't. I guess I can't play. Nah, can no longer play such shots by the left side. Need to play by the right side now. 3-meter wind like this. It's a 2. Click. This should be fine. Stick to the upper tire. I can putt. It's going to be really tough, but I can putt. I was so close to have the little spin. Once again, this hole is a little easier to play. Especially with left to right winds, actually. Not right to left, but well, yeah, it was really tough to play. Well, perfect first 7 holes, then 3 mistakes. Well, mistakes on 8, 9, 10 happen really often. It's 1.5 click. Good spot on the sand. Well, it's not perfect, but that's a chance for a chip in, obviously. Couldn't be nicer than this. Oh no, I know I just can't try at this point. No, can't do this. Well, at least I can aim for the little fairway spot you see there. I can do that. But it's still dangerous. Let me try. I'm a fool, man. Stop! Holy shit! Well, I'm not in a good position to play a slam shot for Albatross. I can't really read the slope because the grid here is slightly glitched into the ground, and well, the wind is straight, and I guess it's flat, so the slope is basically the same as here. So if I aim around there, it should be good. Too high, obviously.
Nice approach. Eagle chance.
Well, I only have 4 mistakes so far. So I can reasonably aim for minus 30. Minus 28, of course, would be good already. It's tough. Need more spin. So AW. Difficult shot. Now, well, it could have been worse. And I aimed too far right because the ball turned
Eagle chair.
more with the tailwind. Could have been much worse. Why did I
For birdie.
aim back on the left like this? I got my putt. It was 240. Well, refocus. Still a lot of work on this round. Yeah, I should avoid the tree. Why not try with a 3-wood? Nah, it's dangerous. Three would have touched. Spin. I think it's inside 3 yards.
Nice approach.
Yeah, 218.
For eagle.
So 23 at 15th tee. Still a possible minus 31. And if I make 4 mistakes, it's 27. So if I play 3, 3, 3, 3, it's minus 27. So already great round. Even with my little mistakes here and there, it's already done. I don't need more. 6 iron. Oh, do I need 9? 8. At say 68. Hope it's a good distance. Ah,
On green.
yeah, it's good. Maybe I should have picked the 3 iron to really attack the pin. Not really happy with the putts on this
For
round.
birdie.
Ball striking's been really good, but a couple missed putts here and there. Wow, what happens with the weather? Dude, what's happening? Looks like I'm lucky. Whoops, bad zero, no hole in one. At least an easy birdie.
Nice approach. For birdie.
Hesitating between the 5-wood and the driver. I think the 5-wood is better. Slightly touching, but won't affect my distance. And just perfect. It's the best shot I could hit here.
On green. Albatross chance.
So I left myself an alba chance on 2 buck 9 par 5s. Well, not easy. Should play 88. It was 3.
Eagle.
No, 2, just more than 2. Maybe 90, 91. Whoops. I really got lucky with the weather. But well, on this hole I'm not lucky. Not much rain or clouds. Should be short. Well, I had rain on Rufus 15 and another hole, I don't remember. Not that easy to play.
Nice
Minus 28, it's okay.
birdie chance.
I mean, it's really good. Considering how difficult this course can be when the weather is harsh. Well, 28-33. Now I have to finish off the work on Cadeiger. Don't forget to restart the cutscene requests. Yeah, thanks. Well, actually, I don't know if it works on the WRT. Well, I used to play those quests on Q schools, so why not a WRT actually? Much easier to focus when playing at night, not in a hurry. with some good night music in the ears. I slowed down my playing pace. As you can see, playing 24 minutes, 27 here. Well, I explained a couple things, so it's like 25 minutes. It's like 5 minutes slower than usual. Uh, and immediately you see, well, I got lucky with the weather, but immediately you can see I play much better when I take that time. And I guess it's the same for everyone, even people like me who are used to quick playing pace. Really take your time. You have 45 seconds to play, exploit those 45 seconds. Sometimes, even on HC trying or record trying, you sometimes lose more time to play like 30% faster, so 30% more tries on hole 1, 2, and well, on the start. And well, half of them you're failing the shot because you're playing like 10 seconds. I know it happened to me very often. Just horrible. Well, I just hope my cat this time won't be my worst my worst score. Well, it's possible, but I'm just looking for minus 30. Anything 30 or better will be okay. I don't need more. Eh!
On green. Eagle chance.
Maybe I should try the 2PC on cat. No. No. It's not the right time to switch ball type. Ah, missed that one. Well, I missed first hole for the first time.
Birdie chance.
Not surprising because it's cat 1. But well, CTR and Rufus are difficult hole ones as well. Anyway, just go birdie albatross, then it's alright. I guess I can play 100% with the 21 degrees, but it won't do that much because it's a short hole.
Nice approach.
And did I forget to restart? Yeah, I didn't click. Well, I'll probably have another try because I'd be really surprised that my cat round is perfect on the first try. So even if it's a submitted one, I'll retry and maybe I'll finish. But well, I don't care that much about quests for now. I'm not leveling with the quest at the moment. It's difficult to estimate. I try 72. Guess it's too long. It is. Not by much.
Fairway.
Not a good win here. But it's weak. So it's easy to handle, but well, actually with the back right pin it's okay. 1.4. It's still better than the right to left. Well, just one click. I don't really like that wind direction. Fortunately, it's only 1.4. Yeah, it's good.
Nice approach. Eagle chance.
3-2, 3-2.
Nice shot.
She didn't know this trick yet. That's how it's done. You can also use the green slopes on the back right pin, which is pin 2, no, pin 1. Just put a little less spin actually. That's too long. Wow! Okay.
Nice approach.
Not my best cat start, obviously. Alternating between 3 and 2s, but still 3 mistakes. It's not bad. Here's where things could become somewhat tougher. Don't really like this kind of weather. Nah, it's too short. I just hope it doesn't touch. Actually, I added one spin and put one less. Nah, it should be long actually. Stop! Oh my god, 9 yards.
For eagle.
Shouldn't have changed my shot. Well, actually, only 2 or 3 yards shorter, and it was perfect. I had some margin with the rock. I'm surprised. Straight, slightly left, right there. Yeah, you see left, right there. That's the only reason why I didn't aim like whole edge on the right. It was a really tough reading. And I don't like this. I was so close to slip on the green edge banking, then onto the green.
Nice approach. For birdie.
Minus 14 from 9. I lost one shot here and there, but it's an okay start. Oh, I don't remember. I'll play 35. It's long. Oof, close.
Nice approach.
Okay, so 35 for back right pin headwind. That means around 33 for that pin without wind. So 32 center of the green. Alright. I remember. Well, last time I had 6.3 when I hit an insane shot. Why not the second time in a row? Well, I don't really believe that will happen twice in a row actually, but 423. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hope I don't get timeout. Oh. I just hope 4 is not already too much. It's too long.
Fairway.
Anyway, birdie here. It's just normal. It's so bad weather.
Nice approach. For birdie.
Well, I'm not very lucky with the weather this time, but it's not bad. I should have played better on some holes. Looks like I'm more annoyed by the wind than by rain and clouds. Got only two non-sunny holes on Rufus, then probably one on CTR. So it's not that much overall. Just big wins at times.
For eagle.
Still the first try. If I play minus 30 here, it's already okay. Oh, well. At least it can help me. This win can help me a little bit. Still better than tailwinds. Is it 240? It was 240.
For birdie.
Well, clouds on the best hole to have clouds on. So once again, it's okay. Like I said, I'm more annoyed by the winds today.
On green. For eagle.
Than the weather itself.
Perfect shot.
Maybe I should have hit the 5-wood. Hope it doesn't roll too much. So 24 here.
Approach. Albatross chance.
Still
Albatross.
a chance to hit minus 30. 28, 33, 30 is already good. It's even great. Well, it's 125. And I have room for improvement on Cadeiger. I actually forgot to
Birdie chance.
write my scores on the display. Well, good weather on 17, good tee shot on 18, and I have my man at 30 and 125. Okay, easy. I had harder shots than this one today. So I won't complain about having a bad pin.
Perfect shot.
Cause I have 0 wins and it could have been worse.
Nice approach. For eagle.
I tried to use the slope. The slope, yeah. Get as close as possible from the hole in one. Well, I wasn't aggressive enough. And finally, an easy shot to play. Well, easy. Easy to stick to the green. Of course, much harder to put close.
Nice approach.
Because there's not much room for mistake.
Chance.
And final 226
Albatross.
and a 125 overall score with an epic -33 in Rufus. That made a difference. Well, 28 on CDR is really cool. Well, I'll try the last tries on CTR and CAD. I won't try Rufus. Then I don't know. Am I going to play the big tune? Actually not. I don't really want. Oh, I had a coach that ended, that's why I lost 5 skill. Well, I have 45 minutes to submit a CAD round. Well, I played in 22 minutes, which is already really slow for a CAD round. Well, I don't even need the Zodiac. play on CAD. Can play without. Maybe this WRT will be full first tries. That's surprising, but well. I don't have to wait the last try every time. If I can get good runs on the first try, it's okay. Eh. Well, it would have been a nice shot for this spin. I got too conservative with the aim here. It's really tough to play this spin when you have right to left wind. Once again I missed. Let's go even lower, that's what I'm trying. Well, if I hit minus 35, which is very unlikely to happen, if I hit minus 35, it would be a 120 overall score, which is a record currently held by Federinho. Was it 120 or 121? It was 120. Which is actually minus 32 in average. Well, I can improve my CTR. I don't think there's much room for improvement on Rufus. Maybe that kind of days are days when records fall. Actually, why not? I know it's tough, but it's doable.
Nice shot.
Have no idea of how strong to hit here. It's so difficult to play. Go in? Yes? Some clouds. Oh, I bounced very hard there. Got a bad downhill spot, I guess. The grids actually don't show you, but there's a flat spot there. Here you see it very well. There's a flat, kind of flat triangle. That's what I'm aiming for. So 99%. I bounced slightly shorter than I expected, but I didn't want to bounce here in the steepest downhill, so it's still good. And from that green edge you have to aim slightly left. Okay, albatross here will be easier. Definitely. I don't expect this ball to roll much, so I can play 100% or even slightly more. Good to have a headwind here. Still easier to handle than tailwind on the front pins. And the opposite is also true. This 506/530. To aim slightly more than 3 left, and a good result. I'll have a straight putt with a good angle. From behind it's still better than from the front, but not the best angle because of that tree, of course. That tree had to make things harder. Very difficult to read. Well, have to play slightly left 40. It was very slightly. I couldn't read anything. Maybe it was straight. My slightly left was a little too much, but well, when the ball leaps out like 90 degrees, that's just unlucky. Could have gone in the same way. I don't do this very often, but I play straight at it. Should have aimed a little more left with less backspin. Well, at least I knew if I missed it right, I had an uphill putt here. And that one, I remember this is 1. Let's try. Yeah,
For birdie.
a little slower would have gone in. But I hope I make eagle on the next hole, so that I have minus 32, 33 chance on the back 9. .32 will already beat my personal best. Of 124.
Nice shot.
Hole in one? Okay. I was hoping for an eagle, I get a hole in one. Why not? That's okay.
And one.
I'm fine. No problem. I'm playing this inspired by Rufus 1%, so I played slightly less with backspin.
Nice approach. Birdie chance.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfect.
Nice approach.
Maybe the extra backspin dot wasn't needed. Ah. So 449. Here's 376. Have to play roughly 15% less. No. 30. So 330. This should be good. Then 1, 2, 3. I guess I'm still long. Yeah.
Fairway.
I think I withdrawn 50 yards instead of 60, but even with 60 I would have touched the green. Well, Oh no! I knew that would happen. Played this one a little too fast.
Par.
That's a bad par. But that one happens very often because of the pin placement. If I have to 3-putt somewhere, then it's on that hole.
Nice shot.
Finally, 5-wood. Stop. Well, once again in greenish, but oh.
For birdie.
That one remains stuck on the green edge for a reason. Well, I have no room for mistake now. Now that I made my big mistakes on those 2 putts. But why not one more hole in one? That shows you at what point I can be bad on CAD sometimes.
Nice.
I can't miss that.
For eagle.
Can't really miss those. Well, birdie on 12 is okay, but I can't miss that eagle putt on 13, especially after a good shot. Looks like Sebas has seen what's going on.
Nice approach.
Well, I have only one try left on CAD to play better than only 30. Looks like I'm more comfortable on Rufus than CAD for some reason. Don't know why. Well, I'm more comfortable on Saint Bay than Bianca for some reason, and everyone else
On
would say the opposite.
birdie chance.
So what most people say is not always true for you. Hmm, 397. Play a little longer. And normally the backspin should do the work. And back. Yeah, it's well, 101% fault. So I need eagle albatross. Nah. Retry. Oh, well, no. I needed to finish the round for the quest, but I don't want to spoil 20 medals that way. Well, some rare flags on the top 3. Well, 3 tries here, no eagle, just as usual.
On green. 4 eagle.
Oh, I got it. It'd be nice to grab a shot or two. And it's pin 5. It's a good pin set. Just like my previous try.
Perfect shot. Nice approach. Birdie chance.
Rain here is not bad. fucking lip out. Once again, I
Eagle.
didn't putt strong enough. Well, looks like weather is a little harder. Well, I had a lucky streak. With both my first try on CTR and Rufus.
Nice approach. Eagle chance.
So I had to expect big wins on Cadeiger.
Perfect shot.
Well, from that point I can hit straight. But when you're there, it's slightly left or right. Ah, rain on the... Well, the worst hole at its best pin placement. So obviously it's not that bad. No, holding one. Oh,
Nice approach. Albatross chance. Albatross.
I had just enough stats to play this shot safe. And this is bad. I was talking about this hole with tailwind and front pin. And look at what just happened. What?
Perfect shot. Nice approach. Eagle
Could have made this one better. But the win on this hole is better. A little shy.
All green.
Underestimated the 22 degrees in the winds. Two or three. .364. Straight in the middle. Hesitated with 270. But it was a little aggressive. Guess I can play this 6 iron straight.
Perfect shot.
Go in! Yes! 2 hole-in-ones on the same hole. 2 rounds in a row.
Hole in one.
That's a rare thing. One, two, three, four, 5. 5 maybe is too much. Well, 9 dots, backspin. 45. Or 44. Whatever. Yeah, with 5 full clicks, maybe it would have been a hole-in-one. That moment when you see hole-in-ones everywhere. Oh, actually I got minus 18 from 9 with my hole-in-one. And that fucking lip out. Well, obviously I'm not unlucky on this run. So it's okay. Whoops! Bad shot. Really bad shot.
Poor eagle.
Well, I don't have the worst angle for this putt. Should be 1 something. Yeah. Well, it's playable. No, not with an AW. Don't have my big tune. So 450. Say take roughly 25 yards off. That 430 should be good. Then 6 right. And around 90, 98%, 99. Well, the cam looks pretty good. Perfect.
Nice approach. For eagle.
This time I attacked my putt. No, I won't do this. Just imagine if I hit 2 world records on the same WRT. With -36 on CAD. Oh, I don't know. I think a -37 has been played once. But I'm not sure, so I won't. Yeah, I'm not sure. Whoops. This is not good. I hope it is. It is. I was just
Nice approach. Eagle
hoping. It was not stuck on the green edge. Rain on the good holes. That's where good rounds are good rounds. When bad things happen on the good holes. That feeling is really cool.
Perfect shot. Nice approach. Eagle chance.
I'll bounce on the green this time. So around, yeah, slightly on the left side of the hole with some lateral spin. This should be okay.
Perfect shot.
Spin back. It's a clean shot.
Nice approach.
3 holes left.
Albatross chance. Albatross.
Oops. Was a bad idea to hit 98.
On green. For birdie.
Wanted to catch that slope, and I didn't. Oh, that huge putt! Okay, I still have a -36 chance. 2 holes to go. And, well, the toughest shot I've ever hit on this game. Now. Man, it's huge. It's just a huge thing happening right now. I was not even hoping for this. I was not even hoping for this round to ever happen one day. Go in. Oh my god. What the hell is happening? That's the magic of the night. And I wrote in my title, stream title, Time to Shine. I wasn't ready to shine at this point. Really. Well, I wasn't expecting anything close to what I'm doing right now. It's crazy. It's really freaking crazy. Was not expecting this round to be anywhere close to what it is now. Stop. Okay, I have a putt for -36. And first ever sub 120. Holy freaking shit. I'm a little stressed because I wasn't expecting this to happen. And that non-expectation makes this putt very special. Go in, go in. Oh no, I missed it. I overcorrected the. Fuck it. I overcorrected the aim. Oh, that's so bad. Well, I still have my City Royal last 2 tries to try the sub 120. What the fuck is happening? I overcorrected the putt. I just had to. Oh, that's a bad miss. That's a huge bad miss. And that lip out on hole 3. It just feels like the same thing. 120. Well, with CTR. What the fuck? Really? What's going on? I don't know. I don't even want to understand. Looks like I'm playing well. And I'm a little lucky with the weather. Well, I have 4 tries left. On 2 other courses. I choked that fucking -36 on the last hole. I'm so disappointed. Well, yeah. OniLink's time to shine. Well, it's true. Now I don't know what course to try now. Rufus 34, so I go for world record. Or City Royal 29. Well, that 34 has to be done one day. Crazy shit, man. Yes. Yes, Fede. Yes, man. Crazy shit. Just have no other words to explain this. With my little tune. Well, I exploited the little tune advantage. Whoops, slightly short. So if I hit 49, it's 50. No, 4 backspin is 50%. Slam that one in. It's birdie on one. Oh, that fucking 2 putts on par 5 on CAD. Just feels so bad. Well,
Nice shot.
whoops, over aimed to the left. Still a good spot for chip in. And it's in. Oh, 5.5. It's freaking, freaking, holy shit. It's a long time I haven't had 5.5 tailwind here. Well, I got headwinds. But, wow. I have no idea where to aim. No, another green edge? No. Well, I had the green edge shot on hole 8 here. Well, normally, I don't know if I would have tried this, because it's really tricky wind. But I have to go over minus 34, basically. So I have to. Ah, it's not. Okay, one mistake left. So basically 0 until hole 18T. Well, you never know what can happen next. It's really cool to have that kind of pressure. You see, the little thing that makes you, well, 100% focused without much effort, because, well, it's easier to be focused when you're doing epic things and it's going well, than when it's tough and boring. So that means, well, after this, maybe I won't play the WRT with my big tune, but maybe I'll play HC or record rounds with my little tune. Because looks like, obviously, have to explore that moment.
Nice approach. Birdie chance.
Well, that shot was inspired by my So Easy, and I know this is straight. Maybe that's a new playlist I'm using on stream. Since it's different, it feels different. So maybe that makes me a little more focused. Well, that 103 wasn't necessary. Ah, yeah, wasn't needed. 101 was good. Whoops. Okay, I'm lucky once again. Ouch. Well, weather becomes a little tricky on this round, but still playable. Ah, that little backspin dot was just
On green. Eagle chance.
one too much. I guess I can't check anything. Oh, it's left. I already see it's left. So I'd play like right outside. Then go in. Yeah. That moment when my brain thinks like faster than usual. What you may call being in the zone. This one is tough. Have to play around 60 longer. Whoops, this is too much, I guess. Well, it's not the distance, but the spin choice that's wrong here. I could have played with a straight 7-iron to bounce there and catch the green edge somewhere. Well, I hope it's playable. Okay, so I already have no mistake allowed on this round. Wow. Well, the mistake will be on this hole. Unless a miracle happens once again. It's possible. If I catch some greenage or really back left of the green, okay,
Nice approach. Albatross chance.
I'm still in play.
Albatross.
This should be lateral all the time. Let's say 5 on that point. And then I hit 100% because aiming left will make me hitting more face to the wind before the ball turns right. A little shy on this one.
Four eagle.
Whoops. As you can see, there are weird things with the triangle when you check here. You. I shouldn't play that spin. This is better.
Nice approach. Four birdie.
Hardest spin of this hole.
Nice approach. Four eagle.
It's playable. Well, at what point? Um, guess it's long and left. Well, because it's long, it's left. I think the best would have been hitting one lateral spin and a little more backspin. Wow. Well, this try won't make the Rufus record. Well, I could have continued at least with hole 14. We never know, only one could have happened there. We'll play my last Rufus try. Then Caesar Royal remains my best chance. If I'm a little lucky, why not? Minus 29 is not out of this world.
Nice approach.
Already a difficult putt. Oh, jumped at the start. I don't know why. Well, now I'm trying minus 34 with a par on one. Why not? Oh. Yeah, I can give up. Well, City Royal. Well, it's already a long session because of all my tries. Well, normally, if I had like no chance to go sub 120 for the first time, I would have not even tried Rufus or even Cedar Royal, but I just need one more shot because I missed that freaking putt on cut 18. It was just right inside and I aimed somewhere right outside for some reason. So that means if that putt was on cat 14, I would have missed it. Just imagine if cat 14 was actually the last hole. It's a little long.
On green. For eagle.
Still a makeable putt.
For birdie.
Well, if only I putt stronger, that would help.
Nice approach. 4 eagle.
Of course, it had to spin back.
On green. Birdie chance.
I can't see the triangle there. I can see it at the top of the hill. Should hit it straight. Oops. Well, should have hit stronger.
Nice approach.
Well, it's usually not a bad start, but here it is because obviously you can't. Oh, I had a ball marker. Why not? And I forgot what I was saying. Why I'm playing this way? There's no reason. Of course there is no reason. Almost.
Nice one. Eagle chance.
Well, this is not going to minus 29. So very last try on CTR. Last try for the 119. Okay, same pin set as my first round. It's a good pin set. Well, I have no reason not to like it, because I hit almost all my best scores on pins 3 and 4 here. And this is pin 3. Good bounce, spin back. Okay, I have a chance at eagle on 1 from almost the same spot as my very first round. Yeah, almost the same spot. It is not the same spot. Well, I was not expecting to start with eagle here all the time. What? Okay. Oh, I aimed like if it was hitting a sandwich, because I'm used to play sandwich here with my big toe, and I aimed 1.5 right, I think. Just like if I had the sandwich. Oh no. Okay, 2 mistakes. Only 5 remaining. Have to refocus. I'm missing easy shots for nothing. Well, I think on this one I was short. But I admit, no win here is surprising. Stays short.
On green. Eagle chance.
And this time I'm missing the other side. It's the same kind of straight putt. It looks like I can't putt straight putts anymore. Well, that's what's nice sometimes with golf. You can make the hardest shots, hitting the craziest shots you've ever hit, and it still depends on easy shots. It's not the hardest holes and the hardest shots that make a round. It's how you hit your easy shots, or easy putts. I had 2 chances at long putting for the -36. I had a so unlucky leap out on hole 3. Not even close to a leap out on hole 18. Well, I don't know where I could pick that extra shot to have 119. But I think it's also the first time someone hits twice sub 40, well, minus 30 or better on the same WRT. I don't remind anyone doing this. And yeah, that's because I needed those rounds because I had only minus 28 on the first course. Well, it's City Royal, so it's kinda logical. What would have happened if that was PGI? I don't know. 115? Well, I hit minus 33 on PGI like 2 days ago. Well, here, from what I remember, I spoiled a shot on hole 9, wasn't lucky on 10, then somewhat lucky on 11, of course. Hole 13 was so close, 15 as well. Then Rufus, well, can have regrets on both par 5s, especially hole 9. Well, hole 6, at that point of the round, first course, first try, I have perfect starts. No way I attacked that eagle on 6, so that birdie is logical. I under-aimed on hole 9. I could have that albatross like 4 times out of 5. But, well, between 10 and 17, there are so many shots I could have missed. And here, well, I don't want to see this round anymore. It's so freaking disappointing. Will I take the screenshot? This is something that won't happen twice. At least that won't happen twice that way. Oh, that round, my 2 misses were so close. So close. And I got twice in a row, the hole in 1 and hole 9 on second and third try. But I missed those 2 putts. Just 2 putts. Well, I made crazy putts on the rounds. I had one from more than 15 yards on hole 8, followed by the holding one. Everything between 5 and 10 was in. Like, maybe that putt on hole 17 went in. If I'm sure, 100% sure, even if I wasn't thinking that much, well, I was really sure that that straight putt was going in, really. I was sure. And somehow, maybe if I made that par on hole 16, I would have made that albatross on hole 18, I don't know. Maybe that putt on 18 was too easy and I didn't commit enough into that putt. Maybe if I had a much harder putt, it would have gone in, just like my last putt on my Saint Bay minus 30, for example, where I had a crazy putt, almost unmakeable. So I took my time. Well, nothing more to say. Well, it's a win, but it's a huge disappointment as well. Perfect rounds or perfect stretch of rounds do not exist. or very rarely, unless you hit minus 40 somewhere, minus 42 somewhere. All the time you'll have some kind of disappointment, and it's even a bigger disappointment than if it was a normal round with an average score. Last breaks weren't really reacting. Maybe it was influenced by the last breaks, but I wasn't even considering those breaks. I knew it was like on the last 0.5 yards, so I was really playing this like if it was straight, really.